The first person to get something was Laura. Is she in the room? Laura Passmore? Yes, she's there. The second person was Gemma Brown, if you can come up. The third person was Catherine, is it Clayle? Fourth was Ashley Farrell, and 5 was Anya Burke. So up you come, you 5.
Make my t-shirt worthwhile.
You have a little bit of a choice. There is a poster, which I've wrapped. I have got more wrapping elsewhere, but there is a poster that you can choose. And there are 3 textbooks. And there are, so I'm going to do it in order. So Laura, choose the poster and choose one of these others. Thank you very much. Sorry, I knocked it off.
It's got to go back on.
Okay, and third, which means that you get the beautiful flowery and a poster.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Round of applause to our People of Bingo winners. Well done.
You're not doing the draw as well, Claire?
Sorry, Andy. Right. We've got 2 things. So, are you going to draw or am I going to draw? I'll draw.
So I just explain.
Yeah.
We've got 5 books here that we're giving away, but also whoever comes out first, we've got a subscription for a year for a programme called Beyond Behaviour. It's a whole school thing, so it would be something you might need to take back to your senior leadership team. The gentleman that's behind it is an RE teacher and really values RE, and he's offered a subscription for that. So the first person out gets that, and make sure that we'll get your email address and sort that out, and then they'll get a book. And then we'll have another 4 people with books.
Okay, so the first person out was Libby Line. Okay, up you come, Libby. Second person out, come and get a book, Gemma Swift. Third, Emma Ager. Fourth, Leanne Wallace. That's your first one that you need to keep hold of.
Libby, come and pick a book.
Come and pick a book, everyone, that I've called out. Got another female. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I was trying to find a man. Obviously, Emma Westbury. I'm so sorry.
I'll do those in order. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Choose one. No, just like off you go. Next, Gemma. Emma. Ager. Then Leanne. Then Emma. Okay, this was very exciting for the people at the front, maybe less so for you. Thank you for all of you who filled in those details. I think I'm done now, aren't I, Andy?
You are indeed, thank you. Becky, do you want to come next?
Hi, I've been asked to talk about RE local groups to encourage people to get involved. Essentially, they're either small or large groups of RE teachers from both primary and secondary sectors who meet together to discuss, share ideas to enhance teaching and learning of RE. There are already a number of groups up and running in London and surrounding areas. We didn't get the slide working, but the ones that I could work out from the map already up and running are in Enfield, Barnet, Havering, Redbridge, Barking and Dagenham, Islington, Croydon and Kingston. There might be some others that I haven't seen on the map. my small map is not. And obviously the Hearts one that we're promoting today. There are a number of benefits of being involved in a local group. We set up the Hearts one following the London RE Hub last year. So main thing for me has been like just the collaboration with local teachers and schools through sharing good practice, by kind of organising and attending Teach Meet style meetings, which is quite empowering because it gives all teachers the opportunity to share ideas for classroom practice. It's a good support network. particularly for the new GCSE specifications. Some of us have worked on assessment without levels. We've used it for moderation purposes, particularly useful for small RE departments. I wish I'd found one when I first started and it was just me. So I think they're useful for everyone, but particularly helpful for small teams. You get support from NatTray if you don't have to affiliate with them, but you can through newsletters, PowerPoints, notes, and contact with Juliet Lyle, who's the person in charge of that. Some of us have also planned projects and events together. I've sort of hosted an interfaith event and another school came and we linked together with that, and I've also gone to other schools' events through being linked up with them. And you can also link with your local SACRE. And just a few sort of positive outcomes that I've had from being part of a group over the last year. I think a lot of new strategies, ideas and resources for use in the classroom. Not only from the meetings themselves, but through kind of linking up with people over social media. I've written down here that I would never have known what Kahoot was had I not been to a local group meeting and someone shared that. And just organising the Hearts RE Teach Meet that we organised last year kind of gave me a lot of confidence, and also has been great for like my own professional development. And then some of us have also kind of linked up and are now involved in the new agreed syllabus writing group for Hertfordshire. So it's had lots of positive outcomes. How to get involved? Look on the map. Maybe look on the map on the NatTray website to see if there's already a group in your local area and join them. And if there's not, then why not set one up? It's really quite easy. You don't have to be a member of NatTray or have an REQM award. A couple of us met at the London RE Hub last year and then set up the Hertfordshire one, and just kept in contact via email and Twitter and things like that, and then have, since that, set up the Hertfordshire one. So the people to contact if you would like to be involved in one or set one up is Juliet Lyle at localgroups@nattray.org.uk.
What we'll do is we'll make sure that all of that information comes out to you all by email as well, so you can follow that up and get involved. Next up is Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark Chater from Callum Gabriel's Trust. Good afternoon, everybody. Hasn't it been a fantastic day? I'm so sort of inspired by what I've heard. Two things I just want to mention about the future. First of all, future of these networks. Callum Gabriel supports the regional networks, of which the London RE Hub is one. We support 14 such networks all over the country, I'm glad to say, and the London RE Hub is one of the most busy and successful of those hubs. Can I just ask, how many of you have come to this event from outside of London? Oh, maybe it's not a London hub after all. Maybe it's a kind of global hub. Well, if there isn't a regional network somewhere near you, then talk to Callum Gabriel's and start one. And at the same time start a local NatTray group as well, and a Teach Meet. You can do all of those things together at the same time and in the same place. Alan Brine, who is here. Alan, would you mind standing and waving for a moment? Is our lead consultant who helps to start and maintain these regional hubs. So talk to Alan if you want to start one or keep one going. Do you want to do this kind of thing again next year? Yes. Do you think it should be happening more frequently? Do you think it should be happening in different parts of the country, not just London? Yes. Right, well in that case, make it happen. Talk to Alan, talk to Callum Gabriel's and tell us what you need, whether it's subject knowledge or Teach Meets on assessment or research practice links or growing new leadership in RE. Hubs can do all of those things. It's really important that we hear from you what you, the teachers, want to have happen. This kind of CPD is highly effective, we know. It's only effective, though, if it's driven and led by the teachers themselves. So please make it happen and please tell us what you want. The other thing I want to say about the future is about the future of RE generally. This is a very interesting time to be an RE teacher. And although it's a Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times, actually this is a really exciting time. The process of educational reform, which is hitting our schools in England, is having massive repercussions for RE, as everybody in this room knows. And the recent white paper, particularly, full-scale academisation by 2022. What happens to sacres? What happens to agreed syllabuses? What happens to the right to withdraw? What happens about the legal underlying basis of RE in this country? None of these questions have got simple, clear answers from government at the moment, but I'm pleased to say that the RE Council, on all our behalf, is talking to the Department for Education about establishing a major commission that will settle these questions for the next 40 years or so, and put RE on a firm, secure, consensual and modern legal basis in this country, something which is long overdue and needs to happen. That process of starting the commission will begin in June of this year, and it needs your support as RE teachers. So if you like the idea of us having a new settlement for RE, please give it your support by writing to your MP, write in support of it to the RE Council, you can easily find them on your website, or write into your professional association, whether it's NASACRE or ARIAC or NATRE or the Association of University Lecturers. Make sure your voice is heard on this commission. We need to hear from you, the practitioners, how RE as a subject should be set up for the next generations to come. And when it comes for you to retire in 20, 30, 40 years' time, you'll be able to look back on this moment, this year, as a historical, pivotal, positive turning point for the future of our subject. Make it happen, folks. Thanks very much.
Okay, we're really nearly there. Just to echo some of what you've heard there, particularly from Becky and from Mark, over the last 2 and a bit years, myself, Deborah, Claire's joined us this year, Kate and Julia, this has kind of been our little baby, and we've had other kind of people that have helped and joined in various ways that have been involved in both the conferences and so on. I don't know if we can keep doing it. It's certainly been a real struggle for me this year, because the whole idea of it being organised by teachers, I think does make sure it's really as relevant and as useful for teachers as possible. When I opened the conference last year, I used the kind of very well-used quote, if not you, then who? And if not now, then when? We are looking for people to take up the mantle, to get involved and to help lead these conferences. There is financial support, as Mark said, from Cullum and from NATRE. It's really, hopefully, something today has resonated with you where you think, maybe actually I could perhaps do a little bit more. Please do keep in touch. Moving on from today, we're going to be putting as much as we can on the website, www.thelondonrehub.com. Hopefully you've been there before. All of last year's stuff's there, so if you weren't there and you thought what you heard today was good, you can go back and watch all of the presentations from last year. We're going to add PowerPoints. Any information that our speakers send us, we'll add to that there. We also have a blog where last year quite a few people wrote about their experiences. If you've never blogged before, we're more than happy to publish it for you. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, because we're trying to get out and reach to many RE teachers as possible, wherever they are, not just in London, as it's quite clear today, with so many of you travelling. Please consider helping us, because this just perhaps will not happen again. We all realise the value in it. We are all pressured, but perhaps you can do something, even on a small scale. I'm not necessarily doing this. I perhaps wouldn't advise this to anyone if they want to stay sane. But please do consider what you might be able to do, because RE will get better because we work together. RE won't get better if we just kind of sit in our own little classroom and panic. But if we talk to each other, if we speak to each other online, if we email each other, if we keep up the relationships we've made today, then perhaps we really can achieve something great. I said to right at the start of today, you are the bright future of RE. You are the people that really care. You've given up your Saturday. That's amazing. You really have got the power to produce a bright future. Just to finish, I have got a few thank yous. And first of all, I'd like to welcome Jabir up to the front because he has been an absolutely amazing host. Come on. Everything we've asked of him has just been no trouble. Every time he says yes with a smile on his face, he's probably going to go home incredibly worn out. That's just a little thank you from us. It's been brilliant to be in the mosque today, in the Muslim Centre. I just had no idea how big this place was, and I've been lost a few times already today. But thank you ever so much. Not only him, but obviously his whole team here that lugged all these boxes upstairs for us and all sorts and set out the room. The original arrangement wasn't good enough for us. We wanted seats at the front, tables at the back. It's all been done. A second thank you to Pride of Asia, who did the food. There is still some desserts if you're feeling peckish on your way home. And also to Deborah. You might not have realised, but Deborah actually provided all the teas and coffees and biscuits for you today. So. A really big thank you to Leon. I hope we've been a bit kinder to Leon, our cameraman. Last year we gave him all kinds of issues. We've still provided enough for him today. And again, he's another one of these amazing people, a real friend of the London RE Hub, who just kind of says yes and gets on with it and overcomes every difficulty we give him. He runs an organisation called Learn for Life, who do some excellent things to do with film and education. If you ever need any filming done, Leon really is your man. He just has all the kit and he's fantastic. So a big thank you, Leon. I'm not sure if Samaya is here. She's probably gone home. I hope she's gone home. She's one of Deborah's students who actually came as Leon's assistant today, and she's been absolutely brilliant. She was doing the filming downstairs. She is is she a Year 11 student or a Sixth Form student? Year 12 student, and she's been absolutely fantastic for us today, so a big thank you to Samaya. I think she might have gone. A big, huge thank you to our sponsors who are around the room today: AQA, CAFOD, Cambridge International Examinations, Edexcel Pearson, Educas, the Welsh Board, OCR, Oxford University Press, and TrueTube. I think particular thanks to the ones that are still here now. I think that's very, very impressive. Please do, on your way out, circulate round and see if there's anything else you can take home, take to your department, because as I said, I'm sure they don't want to go home with these things. They have made a considerable contribution today to make this happen and keep it at the very low price that we've been able to do that. Obviously, a big thank you to Culham St Gabriel's and RE today, who have both really, really helped. We've only been able to run this course at a hugely discounted rate because of their help. I know some of you paid out of your own pockets. That to me is just absolutely fantastic. So thank you to them. We had some prizes today. Beyond Behaviour, Crown House Publishing, Doodle Education, NCCCL. I'm going to email you a discount code from Save Teachers Sundays, who is a website that produce resources, and Twinkle, their lovely mugs, always good for carrying cups of tea around at school. Huge thank you to Amanda at Danells and Bewley Consultants that have helped out a lot behind the scenes. My own school, I've got to say a big thank you to Sacred Heart of Mary Girls' School, who they've done all the finances. They kind of do all of the invoicing and all of the payments, which is very kind of them. All of them I'm hugely grateful for, because they've made it a better day for all of us. So thank you. Last but certainly not least, I would like to say a huge thanks to the organising team. I know my name goes out on certain things, and I kind of put myself a bit in the firing line in that respect. But Deborah, Kate, Julia and Claire are absolutely amazing. I was trying to estimate last night when I was still awake at 2 o'clock thinking, what have I forgotten? Will it all go to plan? I was trying to work out how many emails have been sent about this conference. I reckon somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200 emails, a rough estimate, just trying to get everything sorted for today. They need a massive round of applause because they've been absolutely brilliant. Just 2 more thank yous to go, you'll probably be relieved to hear. All of the speakers, the faith experts, the panel members, the panel chairs, Becky, Mark, all of the people that have put themselves in the limelight a little bit, speaking on the panels, leading presentations. As I said to you before, we've done this on a shoestring budget. We haven't been able to offer to pay them. We've paid their bus fare, because we would have been their train fare, but there was no trains. They've given so much. So many of them have stayed the whole day. They've answered your questions. Many of them have said they're more than willing to continue to be in touch. That's what we wanted. The hub is this cooperation, this working together. It's about the relationships you've made today. And I'd just like to give a really, really big round of applause to every single one of them today. Thank you. The last thank you is to you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving up your Saturday, for networking, for doing everything we've asked. Hopefully not too many of you broke the rules about the sessions. You've generally been brilliant. You've been a fantastic group of people to work with today. Thank you so much. Please keep in touch and please keep being involved. You are the hub. You are the London RE hub. It's not me. It's not the team. It's not a website. It really is about you. So thank you so much. You've been absolutely brilliant. Thank you.